Good evening, I'm your host Ruthie Sutka, and welcome back to...
Really late with Ruti Sutka.
Tonight, I'll be interviewing the man, the myth, the totally legal Vlad the Destroyer.
Well, thank you for that, Ruti.
You're welcome. On a real note, tonight I'll be joined by one of the hardest working men I know, my dad, Vladimir Sutka. So, Mr. Sutka, please introduce yourself. Who are you and where are you from?
So, my name is Vladimir Sutka, like my Ruti's last name, and I'm from Slovakia, Eastern Europe.
So, let's jump right in with the interview here. What was happening in your country that made you want to immigrate to the U.S.?
Well, Ruti, growing up in Slovakia, it wasn't a slave queen, pop of queen like many would think. It was
communist country, as most of you probably know already. And there wasn't much to get over there. And things we have for lunch, we have to think about what to buy. We only could eat ham once a week, maybe. Everyone was driving the same cars, same apartments, buildings. Everybody was kind of equal. And I always had a dream to come either to America or to Australia.
so, and there was a dream since I was a little boy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. So, what was happening in the United States that made you want to immigrate here?
Well, besides my favorite movie coming up, The Titanic. Okay, exactly.
Kate Winslet, good choice.
That's right. I wanted to have an opportunity with new life. You know, I was a young man by that time. I was in 21. It was in 1997. And I wanted to make a future here. So I wanted to start a family, work hard, and just make it happen.
Did you have any financial goals? Were you planning on becoming the job that you are currently?
Well, of course, you know, I have many goals. One of them was the financial goal, and I want to have a financial stability. I want to have a future for my children, good schools.
Good education.
Mr. Bowen's class?
Yep, correct.
So where did you end up settling once you came to America, and where did you end up moving from there? Because I know you moved spots.
So first trip was from Vienna Airport to Kennedy Airport in New York. I stayed there for about 2 weeks. And after that, I moved down to Florida in Newport Richie.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any family down here? Anybody helping you?
Yes, it was my grandmother's uncle. His name was Gabor. And I always knew that he's over here. So I had to have a letter of invitation to come and see him. And him become my sponsor so I can come and visit and just start my life here.
Now, as an American citizen, you have full freedom to plead the fifth. But did you come here completely legal?
Yes, I did. I was on a tourist visa, and after my visa actually expired, and I become illegal.
Okay, so what was your first job in America versus your current job in America?
My first job was a busboy and a dishwasher, and current job
hold a position in the ITW, which is Illinois Tool Works Corporation, and in the automotive side of the business, which is Rain-X, and automotive products called Wind.
So you are also a landowner. You do own a couple properties that you rent out to folks. Would you be able to do this sort of thing back in Slovakia, back home?
So I wouldn't be doing it while it was a communist country, but since in 1994,
everything started changing, and it was coming kind of free. You know, there was no really order. The government wasn't operating right. The future didn't look good, so that's the reason why I decided
to come here.
So were you treated well by Americans when you first arrived here?
Absolutely. I'm usually bigger than the Americans, so they did have a respect, yes.
Mm-hmm. So this is kind of a heavy question. Do you have any regrets about coming here?
No, absolutely not. I love it here.
Okay. Finally, what was the biggest achievement you've had since moving to America?
Well, I had you, obviously, Ruthie. And what I achieved, well, I living the American dream. I coming over here with nothing in my pocket, and
I'm able to just make my own path, with God's help. And I'm just too blessed to have my wife, Pepita, and my two beautiful daughters, Ruthie and
Becky.
Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Willen's class is dying to know, do you have ties with the Russian mafia?
I do not. My name is Vladimir, not Putin.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us today, Mr. Sutka.
Thank you.
It was great getting to know your immigration experience. This has been Ruthie Sutka with...
My friend, I told you not to say much about the mafia.
I'm sorry, boss.
There was my old, very old life I left behind there. Thank you.